Test drive time, 1955 Bel Air. So it's two-tone, green and white. 265 up under the hood. And of course, we'll be taking it down the road, picking out any kind of flaws or issues that we see. Aluminum radiator on this, no power steering, no power brakes. Pretty stock all the way around. 100 detailed pictures, finance and shipping. It's available. MapleMotors.com. Tell you what, good day to ride in this one. It feels great outside. About that time. Let's go for a ride. Checking out this interior. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works on this one? Looking around the dash, pretty clean. Couple aftermarket gauges there. Back seat also super clean. Go ahead and start this one up. Starts up nice. Great oil pressure. Engine temperature's on its way. Blower motor's already on. It's blowing from the floor right now. Radio, I heard it cut on, but we'll give it a second. Wipers. Slow to move. That wiper motor's out. You see, it's just barely moving. It wouldn't even come up. Turn signals. I'll show you the mileage, but this is a 55 model, guys. Hard to stand behind mileage in this old of a vehicle. Horn, did you place your bets? It does work. Good deal. All right, let's take off. See what else we can find. Well, I don't really see any seat belts, so we don't have seat belts this time. All right, here we go. This is the first time I've driven this ride. It's pretty easy so far. Speedo is coming up on the dash. Let's see about our vent window here. Did we just get an open road? I'll take it. Gas gauge has got close to half a tank, so we don't have to get gas today. Tell you what, that vent window is blowing a lot of air. That's good. Passing gear on this one, it's not shifting down, which is just linkage on your carburetor. This one's got a lower gear in it, so you're looking at about 60 mile an hour, just driving around top speed. But, I mean, that's pretty straight. Little bit of a left pull there. It's not bad at all. A little bit of slack, but it doesn't have power steering. So sometimes when they don't have power steering, there will be a little bit of slack in the steering. It's taking all the fuel. It's running clean. Now the brakes on this one, before we get too close, still a little bit of a left pull, and it may be the brakes the whole time. Just grabbing a little bit over here. Of course, that probably just means they're out of adjustment. And what we're going to do next, get some outside shots, light up the undercarriage, and end with picking out the flaws. You know this, man. I'll be right back. Well, if you were ever wondering how I'm running this car without keys, some of these old ones, if you don't put them on the lock, just like these old 50 models, 55, 56, 57, I grabbed the wrong keys. So I can't open the trunk here. So I'm gonna have to head back to the lot, get the right keys, and do picking out the flaws. That's chips, scratches, rust, dents. Yeah, that's gonna be going over in the middle of the car lot. So let's head on back. Yeah, earlier when I left, I started out the video over there and I was like, seriously? I grabbed the wrong keys. We've gotten a couple 55s in here lately, and I think that one said blue. I looked out, this one's kind of green. You know, it happens. Getting in our brakes here. Speedo, like I said, is working. Brakes feel good. Throttle on this one's not bad. It's accelerating without any hesitation. I mean, it's not a race car by any means. Just a cruiser. We get a bunch of cruisers in here lately. I got a Nova. It's a little bit more on the hot rod side. I'm about to do it next. Bump in the road here. Now as we're coming up to the red light, I'm looking at about 40 pounds of oil pressure and 180 on the engine temperature. I've been gone for over 30 minutes doing this test drive, and I've got another at least 10 to 15 to go when it comes to walking around it. So stick around for that. Chips, scratches, rust, dents. If anything's wrong with this ride, you'll know about it. We'll be right back. Let's walk and talk about this ride here. Coming up in the trunk. Edges, a little paint missing. Paint's kind of weak in these jams. Got water in here because it came out this little weep hole. When I open it, you can see your seal is crusty, dusty. Needs a new seal there. Down in your trunk, underneath that mat, it actually looks pretty solid. Just a little miscolored. Your mat's very weak too. As you can see, it has a big rip. It's also kind of crumbly in areas. Like I can literally bend that and it starts to crack. Good spare tire. Let me down with this. Edges got some chips in the paint. Got cracks in this old paint here. We're just basically gonna look for any kind of rust because there's a bunch of old paint cracks. You can see they painted the tailpipes. Just kind of zooming in on all this stuff. This is older paint. Touch up marks in the bottom there, light little scratches. The bumper's even got some chrome peeling. A little hazy on the lights. Chrome peeling. At the top as well. Chips. Fitting in the front. And that grill. Bubble in the light or beside it. Little spots in the paint there on the door. Little bubbles popping up in the paint. And cracks in the back, just like I said before. Midsection. Midsection's a whole lot better. Still got that spot. Paint's got like a pearl green. Ding up top here. Little chips in the windshield, little scuff. Crumbly on the seal around the vent window. Pitting around the rear window there. The package tray's got some interesting looking carpet. I kind of like it. Multicolored. Like I said, older paint. I know I said that a few times. Let's look down the midsection here. Wax around the lock, fitting on the handle. Spot in the door. Wax around these trim pieces too. Spot there. Chips in the front. I don't know what this random hole is on top of the fender. Anybody give me an idea? See some old dry cracks there. Just old paint. How many times did I say that in this video? I guess instead of me saying chip, chip, crack, 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 chip, it's better just to say old paint. I get tired of saying chip. Just like that, chip in the windshield. And it cracks on the roof. Well, we did make it around the outside. Let's check out the interior. Seal right there is a little weak. Headliner looks good, carpet looks great, pedals look good. Seat's a little weak here on this edge. Little paint missing on the column there. It's kind of pitting here too, isn't it? Now that I got my keys. Idle's just really low right now, but $25 at idle, and it is a low idle. Like chuck, like chuck, chuck, like chuck, chuck. A little bit of a rattling noise coming from the front too. Chips on the firewall. What that is? Maybe a pulley. That's not from inside the motor. That is from. Sound like a pulley in the front here. Could be in the fan. Not sure. Under the hood, real clean. Chips. And that comes down very easy. Got some water stains there. Alright guys, I appreciate you watching. We went over this whole entire car, checked out the interior, did a full test drive. I got more to do, so I will see you in the next video. Check out the 100 detailed pictures, finance and shipping, all that on maplemotors.com. Appreciate it.